Week 12, rebuilding Steve. Do you remember back week 3 that I said...
I don't remember last week.
Okay, well, I will cue up the video now of what I said at week 3. Week 3, I said, you're basically practically almost there with a straight bar on your back. You're basically there. And you may not remember that clip, but you'll see it right here. All right, let's do it. You ready? Here we go. One side, you just go on up, and now go down slow. Nice. 1, 2, and just keep the constant breathing going. 3, nice, slow on the down. 4, nice. Then we're gonna have a straight bar on your back in just like no time. We're gonna be squatting heavy stuff in no time. We're just basically almost there. You've come a long way. It's been a good amount of time, but today we've been working our butt off, doing all the things we've been doing, getting mobility back, starting to get back to some of the strength stuff, getting to the bouncing and springing, now getting back to hitting more golf balls, but also to celebrate 3 months of being out of that effing hospital, we're gonna back squat today, baby. Just like we promised. It's coming. Let's go.
Idea of celebration.
Yes! Of course! There is no celebration.
Steve's like, where's my cake?
It's a party up in here.
Steve's like, give us some cake.
Exactly.
And ice cream.
So baby, let's do this. Everybody, we've already warmed up today. He started off with the air bike for 3 minutes. Then we did rounds of 3 body weight squats. Then we used 10-pound dumbbells in each hand. Then we went to 15-pound dumbbells in each hand. So he is warmed up squatting, and we did some shoulder mobility as well, because if y'all remember, his shoulder mobility is still something that is a work in progress. And so it's a little bit harder to get under the bar because of the shoulders, but they warmed up great. And it's time to just pick up the weight and have a good time. Okay? So let's coach real briefly on how we're going to do this. Okay? What we're going to do, I'll be spotting you at all times. So if at any point I need to lift you, I definitely will. I've got you. Feel safe to go down to depth and to be able to push really hard with your legs. The key things today that I want to make sure make a lot of sense is after each set, so we're going to do sets of 3 today. So you're going to do 3 repetitions. We're then going to have you walk forward. Once we rack it, I'll make sure to rack it. I'll always tell you you're clear when you're clear, once I've pushed it in, so you're safe. Then you just walk on and sit at the hammock. So you'll just go right over here to this beautiful, comfortable bar over there. Put hands up, chill, and we debrief about every round. What did we like about it? What things could we make better, etc. You ready?
Like about it? That's going to be a short debrief.
You're going to love this. Okay, you ready? Let's go, my man. So I'm going to have you sneak under this bar here. All right. I mean, there is no celebration like back squats. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is you're just going to lift that on up and walk on backwards. You're going to take one little step each way. All right, looking clean so far. And then all I want you to do is just think about breathing in when you come down, all the way into your legs, stand up tall, breathe, and push. 1, lightweight, push. 2, give me another. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, attaboy, walk forward. You're clear. Good, walk on forward. Chill on the hammock. Set 1, back squats, complete. How'd it go?
Not too bad.
See, not too bad. It was light. It was light. Simple bar work, no big deal. Technique was really great. I didn't have much to say. The only thing I would tweak is I'll have you step back a little bit further. I was blocking you just a little bit, and so you would nudge these, and that would kind of drive you crazy with the bar on your back. But shoulder mobility looked good. Depth was working its way there, looking really good, and control was great. So it looked easy. It looked like you had a bunch more reps in the tank, but what did it feel like to you? How many more in a row consecutively do you feel like you could do and still recover in what feels like a minute?
Probably 380, maybe 4 or 5.
Cool. So he felt like he could pretty much do maybe about 6 of those. And so that's really good. That's a great progressive warm-up. So now what we'll do, we'll end up doing 1 more set, but this time we're going to do 4. And then we will rack it again. And then if he does those beautifully, we're going to add more weight, because that is, nothing would be better than putting the icing on the cake, like adding a little extra weight to the back squats today.
The hypothetical cake. You don't really get cake. He wants cake.
There's a lot of cake at home.
There is a lot of cake at home.
There's a lot of cake.
There's a cake emoji on the screen.
Like Easter,
Cake.
every person has their own dessert.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do holidays.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah.
Who always asks for the desserts?
That's not the point.
It's hard.
We should have
Sorry.
this and we should have that.
Of course, of course. You ready for round 2? Let's go, baby. Come on down. Here we go. Bar equipped. Attaboy. Good unrack. Walk on back. There you go. Right there's perfect. You ready? Here we go. 4 of them. Breathe in on the down. In. Push, push, push. Light. I like it. Again, breathe. 2. Well done. Again. 3. Too easy. Let's get 4. Let's go, baby. Walk it on forward. Light. And chill in the hammock. All right. How'd that set go?
Too easy.
See? He knows. He knows. Man, those looked money. Those looked money.
Yeah, you look good doing it, babe.
I always look good doing it.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm definitely going to add more weight. That's definitely going to occur. Ashley. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are our favorites for a couple of reasons, but these are called bumper plates. So they look big, but unfortunately, they're still only 10 pounds a piece. So the key is that it allows us to get in certain positions as if they were heavier that allow for better alignment and things like that. Also, a good benefit is we can drop them on the ground and there's no consequence. So it'll be fun. Yeah. Ashley, give us an update about how everything went since last week. I know the big thing last week was you had wound care on Friday. That was a definite constant. And can you give us an update about that? And then I would love an update following that on how did we do about actually getting in the yard this week? Did we actually get around to go out and smack a ball around or not?
Yes. Okay, so wound care was awesome. The doctor is so happy with the progress, and it's measuring under a centimeter almost in each direction. So it's like
Wow.
the size of a dime. And last week when we met with you, it was the size of a penny. So we're getting teeny tiny, and he approved Steve for another bath. Steve's
Nice.
really excited about taking a bath tonight for sure. So we're hoping in the next week, 2, maybe, that it's healed and we're done with wound care, even though
Nice.
we love Lucas. We'll miss him. But-
No doubt, no doubt.
So that was great. And then we got out in the yard. The neighbor actually took videos of Steve doing it. If you need proof, he actually did it.
That's awesome.
And he was hitting incredibly. I mean, it was like nothing had ever happened.
And it was a 12-pound ball.
And he was throwing a 12-pound medicine ball, not a 10. He
Nice.
was throwing it all the way across the yard. He really did good. So we did about
That's awesome.
20 swings.
Love it.
Yeah, he worked hard.
Perfect dosage. Perfect
Even
dosage.
in this state, I would still kick Tyler's butt.
That's what he told him when he got back inside yesterday. He was like, even in this state, I would still kick your butt in golf.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
They're-
I can't wait.
They want to go to the driving range this week. Do you approve?
For sure. So I would just say, let's see how sore you end up being after today. I would give it a couple days. And then I would say your plan, depending on how sore you felt like you got after that workout, I would basically recreate the workout just at the driving range. But ball-wise, you hit 20. So let's look at no more than 40. But you just got to determine based on how sore you were last time, does that feel realistic? Just don't double it. Does that make sense? But same concept, you're easing into it. I don't want now all of a sudden 20, 100% swings. They're still doing the same thing, the same graded. But the difference can be if you're at the range, you can be trying to hit targets, which makes it a little bit more fun. So you can be saying, okay, I'm going to do a 50%, but that's probably going to land me over there at, wherever. And then you can be competing in that way. So it can still be really fun.
So technically, I'm supposed to take Jacob and the German exchange student. He's got into Topgolf.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Same kind of
We're
thing.
going to Topgolf.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't be too sore. And then
Ah.
maybe Saturday you and Tyler can go to the driving range.
For sure. I would just say if that's the plan, no matter what you're swinging tomorrow, just make sure you warm up really good. But also, they do have that one target that's really close. And you can just be going for accuracy. Just try to get a really high score.
I go for the fences.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
He's going to come and not be able to work out next week, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to
But
call you, Jason. Steve tore some muscle from his bone.
For sure, that'd be awesome. Love those calls from Steve. They're always good. So I would just say you use your judgment. I think at this point, you're starting to get a gist of how your body's doing. It's been 3 months. The progress has been so consistent. And you're going to start getting those moments where you're just hungry to try the next thing because you're like, man, it's kind of hard when every single time we set the objective in the bar, you're able to accomplish it. Like your mind goes to like, I really need to start failing on something to know what my limit is. However, the problem with some of these things based on, the collagen health and all those things in attendance, they kind of don't let you know until it's kind of not a great day sometimes. And so that makes it a little hard. But with the golf swing, you'll do great as long as you're not trying to do a lot of 100% swings. Does that make sense? The volume is less concerning to me now after you having a successful 20 out there, and especially with doing the ball throws, than you just cranking a whole bunch of them. Does that make sense? All right, well, here we go. Top set then. Today, 65. We're going to aim for 3, but let's see how it goes. If it's ugly, I'll carry you through it. Let's see what we got. Let's see. This will feel substantially heavier, though. Okay, nice. Good. And come on back. Good job. Walk it on back. Your feet good and balanced. Breathe in on the down. Stiffen the abs the whole way. And push. 1, 2, push. Breathe, 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 breathe. 3. You want one more? It's too light. 4. You got another? 5, barely. All right, good. Come on forward. You got it? You're clear. And head on to the hammock. Steve,
You're
5 with 65 pounds.
You're so
New
awesome.
5 rep max. Amazing. Lightweight. Yeah, it looked awesome. Looked awesome, brother. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see how you recover on that. Again, how did you end up feeling last week after you left here?
It's okay.
Lies. It was horrible. I'll leave out the expletives, but he was like, my legs are jacked. A special kind of jacked. He was dying.
And so that's what I told you. In session, it's going to trick you. You still have the endorphins. You still have all the blood rushing. The body hasn't really settled into like, how did that go yet? And I told you, once you start first ballistically loading everything, your body's going to respond to that. That loads those little bitty nerves and tends up in a different way. And you're going to really start to see how you actually did. Same thing when you take these higher level effort activities. I think you will notice substantially more wiped out than you would feel 4 hours from now. So I know you have pulmonary rehab after this. I think that'll feel pretty standard. Like you'll be tired once you start, but once you get warmed up, you'll be fine. But it'll really set in a few hours later like, oh man, like that's way harder because your nervous system has to work so much harder with the back squat. But it looked freaking awesome. It's amazing. I want you to just get one good round of sprints over here for me, holding on to the bar. Come on over. I just want you to practice a little bit of quick feet action. So just to close this out, I wanted to make sure we hit some heavy squat stuff. I want him to practice moving quickly, and I think that'll go well. Ashley, you got a question for me?
Do you want to take the disc off?
Oh, yeah,
You can't
just this
see
once.
him.
Yep. Yeah, I guess the extra 10 pounds. We don't need to test the holding capacity of the rack, I guess, huh?
Hey, do we do this at the gym?
Okay, so that is a big no. So
Okay.
not yet. We definitely
I'm
don't
glad
do
I
that.
asked because I would have been like, come on, Steve.
No, we definitely do not do that. The best way I can explain it is he will need a full week of recovery the first several weeks of doing this. It is a lot. It's a lot.
Aren't you excited to feel like doo-doo later?
I'm excited to get a full week of recovery.
Yeah. So no more back squats this week. It takes a minute. It's week
Okay.
1, so we ease back in, but we've got to start acclimating to those heavier loads, plus the jumpy loads, plus the speed things and the golf. Like things are going to start rounding out so beautifitly in this next month. It'll be a lot of fun.
So keep the gym routine the same.
Gym routine does not change. And still, I want you to keep trying to add a little bit more weight
He
or
is.
add one more rep. We're going to keep that going for 2 more weeks. And then at that point, after the 2 weeks, that's when we're going to deload for a couple weeks. And then we'll start talking about what round 2 of the lifting looks like. And we will end up changing out a lift or 2.
Okay.
So it'll be really fun. Okay, so all I want from you here is practicing some quick feet. So I just want you to just feel like you're chopping your feet now as fast as you can. Again, we're going back for speed again. So you always think about it. We're trying to do heavy strength stuff, but then also quick ballistic things. So now all I want you to do is chop as fast as you can. I want 10 steps on each side. Knee is not allowed to go above your belly button. So it's not about how high you go. It's about how fast you can possibly get on and off the ground.
Can you put your knee over your belly button? I don't think you.
Hey!
Dang. Snap.
All right, so here we go. Ready? 10 as fast as you can. Ready? Go. Time. Good job. See? You know what that reminds me of? That was way faster than I thought you were going to go. That reminds me of the power pad for the regular Nintendo. Do you remember that? Yeah. The little game?
Yes.
You could cheat in it. I really love cheating in it because you could run on it real fast. And then when you did long jump, you just jump off of it and then eventually jump back. And you go
And
really
it would
far.
coast for that.
That was fun. Oh, did that take it out of you by chance? Oh, Steve, are you winded? Oh, man. Another underestimation, Stephen Luther. Yeah. DDR is going to be on the docket here soon. You know what everybody's into now is the VR version, the Beat Saber. Have y'all played that?
we have.
Have you played it?
No, I don't do well with VR.
Yeah, you know.
It makes them nauseous.
Yeah.
But I have played it.
I feels you. Yep, I like it. So that was fun. Any last words of encouragement for everybody getting back to back squats?
Don't get COVID.
Okay, fair enough. All right, everybody, we're out.